Okay, hello. So today we'll be discussing the first clinical scenario, which is an adult presents to your clinic with frequent episodes of migraine headaches. She's been reading about the dietary supplements and is particularly interested whether these supplements are better than NSAIDs in reducing the frequency and severity of her migraines. So we break the question down to its elements. First off, we have the population, which is an adult patient with frequent episodes of migraine. An intervention is dietary supplements. The comparison are the NSAIDs, and the outcome is the frequency and severity of migraines. So first off, we use the AB website to go to the SML page, and then we enter Medline.
And this is a therapy question. Okay.
And the type of question here is, of course, yes, therapy.
Yes. Okay. So first we start with
So
the
first off, we're gonna search for the mesh.
yeah. We start with the first mesh, which is migraine. Um, so it's migraine disorders. We read the scope, of course. It's a class of disabling primary headache disorders characterized by recurrent unilateral pulsatile headaches and the two mesh. Okay, so it is a relevant mesh. We click on it. So we look migraine with aura, migraine without aura, ophthalmoplegic migraine, Alice in Wonderland. We don't want it, so we don't explode. Um, we only check these ones, and then we check if there are another relevant ones, and then we continue. Okay. What we do is also we check for the keywords. The first keyword is of course migraine, or we can also check for unilateral headache, for example, um, which of course we must account for unilateral with a dash and without a dash, so we adjacent them without any numbers, or same for one-sided, um, and here we of course externally truncate one-sided, or headache at one side, for example, or throbbing, or pulsatile, or um, aura, for example. Also as well we have photophobia or phonophobia, and we can account for both of these with internal truncating for phono or photophobia, and then we close the parentheses, and then we adjacent them with headache, and we of course account as well for headaches, and here we have to close two parentheses. Here it must be actually three parentheses, because one for unilateral, the other is for and then the last is for and dot and p dot. Okay, I forgot this one actually. Yes. Okay. Salim, you
Okay,
can.
and the next idea is dietary supplements. So first off, we begin with the mesh.
Dietary supplements.
Dietary supplements, okay.
Of course, we check the scope.
We previously checked the scope, but to save time, we're gonna proceed with this mesh. Of course, we're gonna choose it and explode it because we want everything under it. And we also can use keywords. So we're starting off by saying nutritional. So we're gonna say Nutri-Star. Or Diet Star, close brackets, H3, Supplement Star. So here we're saying Supplement Star, close bracket. So here we're saying either nutritional or dietary supplement, or pro or prebiotic, but we're gonna put it as PR question mark, biotic star, and then also star. So here it takes it as pre or probiotic, or we can also add so open brackets pre-H biotic star close brackets, or pro-H biotic star close bracket, or vitamin star or mineral star. And then we close bracket and we do dot and p. Basically, the reason why we use pre-H biotic and pro-H biotic because we can't put the star if it's at the end of the word بتصير إنه بتبطل internal truncation بتصير external truncation which wouldn't work.
The final concept we want to look for is NSAIDs. So we checked the scope beforehand. Now we're looking for the if everything is present, and actually we want everything below it so we can explode, and then we continue, include all subheadings, and then we want to look for the keywords. First we start with NSAIDs. And we can also include the names of the most common NSAIDs, such as ibuprofen or profen or Advil or naproxen, for example, or Voltaren. Or now we can include NSAID but not as an abbreviation. So we start with non-steroidal, so non-age steroid, because it can come as non with a dash or without a dash, non-steroidal. Age 3 with anti, same thing, it can come with a dash or not, so anti-inflam, and then we can external truncate, and so one for this, one for that, yes, and one for here, right here, is a dot mp dot. Okay. Oh, okay, so I have one left here. Yes. Yes.
So then we can go back. We can put 1 or 2. We do 3 or 4, 5 or 6, and then we add all of the rest, and we get 34 articles, which is not that bad, but we can also limit. So we go to limits, additional limits.
Make sure the 10 is checked.
Yes, the 10 is checked, and then we go down to the clinical queries part. We choose therapy, maximize the sensitivity because they're already low in number.
Yes.
Limit search.
Okay.
And we're left with 28 articles, which is perfect.
Yes. We can limit for age, we can limit for whatever we want. We can go back and explode. If we have more articles, we can focus something. So there are multiple ways to play around and get more or less results according to the number of results we get. So yes, thank you, Salim.
Thank you, Mahmoud. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.